today's Rise crossover update, we're going to go over the brand new Demon Slayer update, which has seen a ton of new things added into the game. We now have new shadows in the game, there's new ranks, a new code as well that I'll be showing you guys in this video, as well as a ton of quality of life updates. So without further ado, let's go ahead and cover everything there is to go over in this video. So to start off with, we're going to go over the brand new island which has been added into the game, which is the most obvious thing that has been added in this update. It's called Slayer's Village, of course, a Demon Slayer based island, and there is a ton of new things to go and look in. There's new shadows we can obtain, there is new dungeon boss as well, of course, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. There's new weapons in here. I believe there's 7 new weapons. So there's a lot to go over in this, but this isn't even the main part of the update. So new island, that'd be some maybe back in the day would be a full update, but now that actually, and this is probably the biggest thing they've added in this update, if we go ahead and we do the guild hall, we can go ahead and have a look at the new shadow expeditions that have went ahead and been added into the game. This is a brand new feature that is in the game right now, and these are basically things you can just go send your shadows off. They'll go ahead and do the mission for you, and they'll come back after a select period of time. It's another way you can get some really rare stuff. It does, of course, go ahead and refresh, and you can get some decent items for this, or at least you're getting items for literally minimal effort. It's also good to go and get the tier kills for your shadows as well. You'll be able to send them off, and yeah, you'll be able to get tons of good rewards for this. But this is only actually one of the new, only one of the very few new things, such as we now have 2 new player ranks. I know I'm only M+, I'm very far behind in the game, but there is now 2 different ranks you can go ahead and get. I'll put the stats up for them on screen. So we have a UGM rank, which is Ultimate Grandmaster, and that will go at Grand Monarch. Actually, I think that is not Master, and that will give you a plus 110 shadow levels, 22x shadow damage, 20x weapon damage, and then we have a UGM plus, which is basically a higher level than that, a higher rank than that, and that'll be 120 shadow levels, 24x shadow damage, 24 weapon damage. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of extra stuff to go over in that. I also think we can now go ahead and find it. I think it is somewhere over in here, the old summer shop. I'll have a quick little look around for it and see if we can find the exact part of it. It isn't here, but the summer shop has went ahead and now went. I think it is over here. So we have the Infinite Desert. Well, it's now the Infinite Desert. Yeah, the Infinite Desert is now no longer the Summer Desert, and it is just called the Infinite Desert. So they've still kept it in the game. I believe they may change what's like the inside of it, but they went ahead, it gave that a bit of an update, and now, yes, over here, you can use your summer exchange points. So if any of the summer shards left, go ahead and use all of them now, because they will be taken away from you in the next update. You can just get tickets if you don't know what else to get, but you can go and get some other stuff, which you may find it useful as well. But yeah, these will no longer be in the game, so quickly get all these used up if you do want to go ahead and, well, get a good use out of them. They have also went ahead and increased the max level a player can go ahead and be. So I believe it's now 350 is the max level, and then of course to go ahead and keep that working, they have went ahead and increased the amount of points you can put into stats now. So it is now all the way up to, I think, 230 per stat. So you want to make sure you get your shadow power up, and then your rest of the stats accordingly after that, which will help you out quite a bit. They've also changed the title interface a little bit as well, so we get titles. I can show you that there, and they just gave it a little bit of a cleaner look and a little bit of a cleaner work to it, so it is just a little bit easier to go ahead and navigate around. Then they've also added the ability which will let you teleport to different islands now from minimal effort. Click menu, scroll down, and you can teleport all the way to World 2 for literally no effort whatsoever. And hey, that is pretty useful to go ahead and have. And do not worry, there is still so much more content that has been added in this update. So let's go over the rest of it as soon as we load in to this here. And now we've loaded in to World 2. I can show you some of the other stuff they've added in, such as the brand new update to the Summer Battle Pass. So I know technically it's no longer the Summer event, but it's still called the Summer Pass. That's besides the point. There's still 2 weeks left on it. And of course, before the max rank getting it was 50, and you get the GM Beach Zyru. And if you're the premium version, you can have the GM Beach Vermilion. Well, now they've went ahead and upgraded that, and you can go all the way up to level 75. Well, on the free one, you get an extra 100 tickets, plus an extra 60 tickets at level 73 as well, which is very nice. For the premium one, you can get a Summer Monarch, so you can have 2 Summer, well, you get Summer Monarch GM, so that'll be very nice to get as well, as long as some other rewards that are pretty decent, and will help you progress a ton through the game. And now we also have a brand new code, which we are going to show you guys now, and do know that it's even more content on this update. There is so much content in this update. I've played the game for a while, but I didn't know they are making updates like this nowadays. Where, yeah, they have so much new things, and I believe the code is just expeditions. If you go put the code in there, you're going to see some rare dust tickets, legendary dust, common dust, and 2 potion bundles as well, which is pretty useful to go and get. Of course, the world teleport thing is only accessible to people, I believe, SS rank or above. And then finally, to go over some of the other stuff they've added in, they've changed basically how, if we go and find out how the runes look, the design on some of the ruins in the game, just to go ahead, and I think it's mainly just to keep in like the theme of like the rest of the stuff in the game. It makes them look a little bit cleaner. It isn't like a huge difference, but you see the solar one's different there, and they have had just a little bit of a revamp, a little bit of a fresh look to them, which does make them look a lot nicer. But other than that, I think that is pretty much everything they've went in on in this update. If I didn't miss anything, tell me down below. But I'm back making videos on this game, so make sure you have notifications on. And you know what? Before we end up the video, let's go ahead and do a giveaway. Just to, of course, show you do these quite a bit. And to go ahead and celebrate, we will give away a random Game Pass to one person that drops a like, subscribes to the channel, and comments their Roblox username down below. So I just kind of like say thanks to you guys. I try and give a Game Passes every single week, so at least we do one giveaway every week. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, drop a like, subscribe, or if you already entered the giveaway, that's good enough, and I'll see you in the next one.